Welcome back. You're watching LNG. Today I have Miguel Garcia. He's a District 14 representative. Been there since '97. We're talking to you about the area. We talked a little bit about your district and stuff. We don't have that much time. Give me your general perspective for the constituents that are watching and general public. What is the state of our state right now, currently? Do you feel that we are where we need to be? Do you think there's a long way to go before we're out of the recession? Nationally, when you look at it, there are some states that are doing better than others. Here we have a lot of natural resources, and you know we have 30% of our, about 35% of our revenue comes out of oil and gas and natural gas. Oil prices are high, so we're benefiting there. Natural gas is very low, about $4, I think, per cubic foot, so we're not making any money there. A lot of that money goes into higher education, okay, goes into the higher education area. What are your thoughts as far as the general state of our state right now? What is your instinct telling you where we're at right now?
Well, you know, we have a very ingenious population. We have a very kind of family-based population. We have a very perseverant-based population. We have a population of people in our state that have gone through hard times and have weathered the hard times many times. Unfortunately, we have an executive that doesn't really quite understand the pulse of the people of the state of New Mexico. And the problem in terms of, right now our economy is stagnating. What we have failed to do as a legislative body is to focus our tax breaks, tax initiatives, etc., on corporations, companies that produce wealth. Instead, what we've done a lot of times is throw money out, bring companies that come in that basically retail-based, that don't create wealth, that basically just create a rotating of wealth in the community but don't build wealth. And it's these companies, these corporations that we should focus on in terms of doing the tax breaks, tax initiatives, income tax initiatives, et cetera, instead of doing across the board to everybody. Right now we're giving tax breaks to companies that have not produced one job in the state of New Mexico. You know, but that was the mentality in past years. We can't go there anymore because we just don't have the money and the funding to be able to throw money out at a company that's not going to produce jobs in our state. And jobs that really are minimum wage to begin with. That's not what we want to focus on. We want to focus on companies that produce wealth, that create high-paying jobs. And a stimulant that we've been working on in terms of us Democrats, and me personally as a Democratic leader of the House, is increasing the state minimum wage. This is so important.
What do you think we should increase it to?
We tried this past session to increase it to $8.50, tied to indexing. And naturally, the governor and most Republicans don't want that. And, but that's so important and so strategic because a state that provides a good paying wage to its workers, especially those at the bottom end, really kind of complement the business community in terms of providing good, competent, quality employees to their companies. And that's what high wages do. That's what increasing the minimum wage does. It instills honor and pride and dignity in the worker to work harder, to get up earlier, to not be late, to really kind of strengthen the family unit, to really look forward for promotion. And, but if we always keep workers at the low end and always try to be first in terms of low wages, that doesn't make sense at all. And then, brother, the other thing that I think that the executive has gone wrong on is taking away driver's license to the immigrant community. The immigrant community...
That's been a hot topic for a long time.
Exactly.
I mean, in 2003, we passed that bill there.
And I'm the chief sponsor of that 2003 bill that provided driver's license to our immigrant community, regardless of immigration status. And that's
they're trying to repeal that, right?
So the governor is trying to repeal that. That's true.
And you feel that it, naturally, from your point of view, you still stand by whatever.
The governor's wrong on this one.
Yeah.
The governor is dead wrong on that one. In
What
terms
about
of
the other side of the argument that says, well, illegal means illegal? Why would you want to go out there and create this environment or culture of all these elements moving in here that are getting driver license that shouldn't be coming here because it creates more crime? This is the other side of the argument, you know, and this is what they bring forth. You're still saying that it's a good idea to have driver license because you're able to document. Because I remember Bill Richardson used to say, we are able to track the individual, number one, you know, where they're going, where they're moving to, what they're doing, things like that. And they're going to drive anyways.
That's true.
And a lot of our agriculture, when you look at the agriculture base, depends on it. There's many sectors that depend on it, and it puts money in the treasury. So I think you still stick to that, right? You think it's a very good idea.
It's a very good idea. The immigrant community, be they documented or undocumented, constitute a huge number in the construction industries in our state. And these individuals, regardless of their immigration status, need to get to those job sites. If they don't, that house doesn't get built. That apartment complex doesn't get built. That, you know, warehouse of that business doesn't get built. Because that immigrant population constitutes a large number of workers in the construction industries. And without a driver's license, it inhibits them from really being mobile and being consistent and being an honorable worker for that company and that corporation.
I think the other side simply just picks on the fact that it creates this, you know, culture of inviting all kinds of individuals that are of the criminal type, and then gives them more room there. Yes, there is a lot of honest, but then you have this element that moves in and takes advantage of that. So that's their fear, and there is some legitimacy to that fear. There is some element. They have busted a lot of rings there that were operating within that framework, trying to get driver license for all kinds of people that don't even live in the state. But then the way I look at it, and I think the argument that holds that these are human beings, they are working here, they're putting money into the treasury, so I think we should take care of them. Immigration, a very hard topic. I think it's not going to go away in the near future. I think we all kind of need to talk about it in a civil manner. I think this is a human face there that we talk about. It's not digits, you know. We always refer to, we have lingos like illegal aliens and things like that. I think we need to change some of that lingo, I think, to begin the dialogue there. I'm almost out of time here, but we'll have you back again. Okay,
I'd be honored.
Oh,
this is really fun, and you're a good host.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Come back and see us. Thank you. We're almost out of time, so come back see us. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. That was Miguel Garcia from House District 14. See you next time.